Hi guys, so today we're going to make a strawberry shortcake cheesecake. So the first thing you're going to need is a box of vanilla cake mix, some strawberries. You're going to want to slice some, dice some, and leave some whole, some room temp cream cheese, heavy whipping cream, some powdered sugar, and a box of strawberries and cream instant pudding. So the first thing to do is really simple. All you're going to do is follow the directions on the back of the cake mix box. We're going to make a really thin cake as our crust for this cheesecake. You can honestly use whatever flavor cake you like. Now here I'm using my springform pan, which I regret using, and you guys will see why later. But it's really old and raggedy, but it's the only bigger one that I had. So we're going to put in some of the cake mix. We're not going to, put it all in there because we want a thin layer as our crust. I honestly could have put a little bit more. And then we're going to bake that for about 10 to 15 minutes. You want to keep checking on it, to make sure it's done. Use a toothpick or a knife, and if it comes out clean, it's done. So next we're going to make our filling. I'm going to beat my cream cheese until it's nice and fluffy. You want to get all the lumps out. And then I'm going to sift in my powdered sugar with a little sifter that I got at the dollar store. I'm just going to pre-mix it a bit with my spatula before I use my mixer. And then we're going to beat this until it gets nice and fluffy and smooth. Now I'm adding in my pudding. Now I only added in half the pack, but the next time I make this, I will be adding in the whole pack. It's so good, guys. And then you're going to slowly start adding in your cream. And then we're just going to beat this until it's nice and stiff. It's going to get nice and thick and stiff on you. And smooth. You want to make sure it's smooth. See how it kind of keeps its shape? That's what you want. Nice and fluffy. So you're going to take your sliced strawberries and you're going to line the top of the cake all the way around. This pan, y'all, I wish I didn't use it. If you can look closely, you'll see that I have a huge rubber band wrapped around it. Now I'm just going to use my whole strawberries and I'm going to place them on top of my cake. And then we're going to start to add the filling. Now when you're adding your filling, you want to be gentle enough to not knock the strawberries over, but you want to make sure you get all into the nooks and crannies and crevices. Just going to get it on there as even as possible, all the way over to the edge, and then we're going to smooth it on out. And now we're going to cover it and pop it in the fridge for a minimum of 5 to 6 hours. And y'all, that cake pan busted on me, so you see how it's not nice and smooth on the sides? It was a disaster, but I tried to save it. It might not be all that cute, but it tastes so good, you guys. So all I did was put the little diced strawberries on top to garnish. Look at that. So yummy. I'm not a huge cheesecake fan, but this is probably my favorite cheesecake. Yeah.